What if I told you that hidden just behind your ear is a secret point like a reset button for your entire nervous system? A point that, when touched, can quiet the noise in your mind, slow the racing of your heart, and guide your body back into balance. Most people never learn this. They spend their whole lives searching for calm in the outside world, never realizing that the switch has been inside them all along. Imagine this with me. Your breath dropping lower into your belly. Your shoulders unclenching, the tightness in your chest melting like ice under the sun. Feel the energy of the day loosening its grip on you. What if one gentle press could awaken a flow of peace that your body has been waiting for? This spot, known to ancient healers and now being rediscovered by modern science, touches the pathways of the vagus nerve, the body's hidden river of calm. Press it, and you send a signal that safety has returned, that it is time to rest, that it is finally okay to let go. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes you will not only learn where this point is, you will feel how activating it can shift your entire inner state. If you open yourself to this practice, stress will no longer have the same power over you. Before we begin, take a slow breath. If your spirit feels drawn to this, honor it. Whisper a quiet yes to your own growth. Tap subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone you love. And in the comments, write your name, city, and country. I may choose you for a personal shout-out in the next video. This way, our circle of calm becomes a global community, one heartbeat at a time. You might not know this, but just behind your ear, there lies a point that has been spoken of in whispers for centuries. Ancient traditions often referred to it as a gateway to calm, a doorway where spirit and body meet. In Chinese medicine, it was linked to the flow of vital energy alo, invisible rivers called meridians. In yogic practices, it was seen as a subtle portal where the breath of life could be balanced. And now modern science points us to the same place, recognizing it as a pathway connected to the vagus nerve, the master regulator of rest and healing in the human body. This spot sits along the curve of the bone behind your ear. If you run your fingers there, you can feel a small ridge, a quiet place where skin and bone are close. It may not look extraordinary, but within the body, this small area is like a hidden control panel. By gently pressing or massaging here, you are not just touching skin. You are sending signals deep into your nervous system, reminding it to release tension and return to balance. Think of it like this. Your body holds countless hidden switches, but most have been forgotten in the noise of modern living. Our ancestors knew that the body is not only flesh and bone, but also a map of energy and memory. They touched these points to heal, to calm, to connect with what they called spirit. Over time, much of this wisdom was lost. Today, we rediscover it through both ancient records and the quiet confirmation of science. When you press behind your ear, you are not simply performing a trick. You are awakening a memory inside the body, a memory of safety, of being held, of belonging. It is almost as if your nervous system has been waiting for you to remember this. Imagine your body sighing with relief, as though someone finally turned off the alarm that had been ringing for too long. Most people never learn this, yet those who do often describe remarkable changes. Some feel an immediate drop in their heart rate. Others notice their breath deepen without effort. Some even report a wave of warmth or lightness washing over them, as though a weight they could not name has lifted. These are not just poetic images, they are the body, this language of release. So what is this technique? It is the practice of using your own hands to touch the small ridge behind the ear with intention and awareness. It is a way of entering into dialogue with your nervous system, telling it to reset. Simple, yes, but powerful enough to alter how you experience stress, emotion, and even your connection with the present moment. By the end of this video, you will know how to find this point, how to press it, and how to combine it with breath and focus, so that your entire being begins to shift. For now, just remember this. What may seem like a small physical act is actually a key, And once you know how to use it, you carry with you a tool that can bring calm wherever you are. Behind your ear, where your fingers naturally find that ridge of bone, lies one of the most accessible gateways to your vagus nerve. The vagus is the longest cranial nerve in your body, traveling from the base of your brain down through your throat, heart, lungs, and into your digestive organs. It is the main channel of what science calls the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest state that allows your body to heal, recover, and feel safe. When stress takes over, your body shifts into survival mode, muscles tighten, breath becomes shallow, the heart races, and your nervous system begins to interpret the world as dangerous, even when there is no true threat. Pressing the point behind your ear interrupts this cycle. It creates what scientists describe as a feedback loop. By stimulating the vagus nerve through gentle touch, you send a signal back up to the brain that safety has returned. The brain, in turn, tells the body to soften, the breath to deepen, and the heart to slow down. This is the reset we are speaking of. Modern research confirms that vagus nerve stimulation lowers blood pressure, calms inflammation, and even influences mood by balancing neurotransmitters like serotonin. Yet long before laboratories existed, healers sensed that this area radiated an energy of calm. In the language of subtle energy, this point interacts with what many call the biofield, the electromagnetic aura that surrounds and penetrates the human body. Touching it doesn't just shift the nerves, it also balances the field of energy you live inside. Cellular memory also plays a role. Your cells hold imprints of past stress, often storing tension in the muscles of the neck and jaw. By pressing behind the ear, you do not only work with nerve pathways, you remind your body at a cellular level that it is safe to let go. In this way, the practice can release emotions that have been locked inside, sometimes for years. And here is the mystical truth. This technique works even if you do not believe in it. Why? Because your body does not require your belief in order to activate its natural wiring. Just as you do not need to believe in gravity for it to pull you, you do not need to believe in the vagus nerve for it to respond. The moment you touch, press, and breathe, the signals begin their journey. So whether you see it as science, as energy, or as spirit, the outcome is the same. The nervous system resets, the biofield clears, the body remembers, and you return to the place within yourself that has always known peace. Begin by finding a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your back straight but not stiff. Rest your feet on the ground so that your body feels anchored. Close your eyes if you wish, or soften your gaze toward the floor. Take one slow, deep breath in through your nose and release it gently through your mouth. Allow yourself to arrive fully here. Now bring your attention to the area just behind your ear. If you trace your fingers along the curve of your ear downward, you will feel a small ridge of bone known as the mass. To process, this is the spot we will be working with. Place 2 fingers gently on this ridge. Do not press hard at first. Simply rest your touch there as if you are greeting this hidden doorway. As you inhale, slowly imagine that you are breathing directly into the space beneath your fingers. On the exhale, allow your shoulders to drop and your jaw to loosen. Stay with this for a few breaths. Notice any warmth or subtle vibration under your touch. The body is already beginning to listen. Now press a little more firmly, but still with kindness. Imagine your fingers are speaking directly to your nervous system. Hold the pressure as you breathe in and release it gently as you breathe out. Repeat this cycle for 3 to 5 breaths. This rhythm of pressing with the inhale and releasing with the exhale signals to your body that it is safe to let go. For the first variation, keep both hands relaxed on your lap while using one hand to stimulate the point behind your ear. After several breaths, switch to the other side. This balances the left and right pathways of the vagus nerve. Visualize a gentle current of light flowing down from behind your ear into your chest and then spreading through your whole body. The second variation involves adding a slow head movement. While pressing the point, take a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly turn your head toward the opposite shoulder. Inhale back to center, and exhale toward the same shoulder again. Do this gently without strain. This movement works with the muscles of the neck and helps release stored tension around the vagus nerve. Imagine that with each turn, you are wringing out old stress and making space for calm. The third variation brings the power of both touch and sound together. Place your fingers behind the ear and press gently. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, let out a low humming sound. Feel the vibration travel from your throat up into the place beneath your fingers. This sound naturally stimulates the vagus nerve and amplifies the effect. Continue this cycle of press inhale and hum exhale for several rounds. Allow the vibration to wash through you like waves on a shore. Throughout these practices, keep your breath slow and even. Inhale as though you are filling your body with light. Exhale as though you are releasing weight you no longer need to carry. With each round, notice the subtle changes in your body. Perhaps your breath drops lower. Perhaps your chest feels more open. Perhaps a sense of warmth spreads across your shoulders. If your mind wanders gently, guide it back to the feeling under your fingers. This is not only a physical technique, but also an act of presence. You are teaching your body and mind to meet here in stillness. After you have completed one or more of these variations, bring both hands to rest on your lap. Close your eyes if they are open. Take 3 slow, deep breaths without pressing any point. Simply feel the echoes of what you have done. Now notice how you feel. Our self that has always known peace. As you sit quietly after pressing the point behind your ear, you may begin to notice subtle waves moving through your inner world. For some, the first sensation is release. It may feel as if the body has been holding on tightly for years, and now a gentle door has opened. Muscles that carried silent tension begin to soften. The breath becomes fuller and deeper without effort. A lightness appears in the chest, as though something heavy has finally been set down. Along with this physical release, there can also be a sense of clarity. Thoughts that once raced endlessly begin to slow. The mind that felt crowded only minutes ago starts to clear like clouds moving away from a bright sky. In this state, small solutions may come easily. You may notice that problems which seemed overwhelming lose their weight. Clarity is not only in the mind, but also in the heart. Decisions feel lighter when the nervous system is balanced. For many people, this practice also creates an emotional shift. Hidden feelings that were locked deep in the body sometimes rise to the surface. It is not unusual for tears to flow during or after the practice. Crying here is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of release. The nervous system holds memories of stress loss and unspoken words. When the vagus nerve is soothed, those memories find a channel out of the body. What was trapped finds its freedom. With that release comes balance. Balance shows itself as a harmony between inner stillness and outer awareness. You may feel both deeply grounded and softly expanded at the same time. Some describe it as silence, not just the silence of a quiet room, but the silence inside the heart. A silence that holds peace and steadiness. This is the moment when the body and spirit remember each other. Spiritually, the experience can feel like reconnecting with something greater. Some people sense a subtle light or gentle energy moving through them. Others feel as though they are being supported by an unseen presence. There can be a sense of being held in balance by the universe itself. This connection is not forced. It arises naturally when the body no longer wastes energy fighting stress. In the silence that follows, the touch behind the ear, there is space for spirit to be felt. What did your body tell you just now? Did you notice release? Did clarity appear? Did emotions move through you? Each experience is unique. There is no right or wrong way to feel. Your body carries its own wisdom, and this simple technique opens the path for that wisdom to speak. Listen closely, because the messages that rise in these moments can guide you toward deeper healing and transformation. To bring this technique into daily life, you only need a few minutes. Each morning or evening, sit in a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. Rest your spine tall wide, relaxed, and bring your focus gently behind your ear. Place 2 fingers softly on the point you have learned and breathe slowly. Inhale through the nose as if you are drinking in calm, and exhale through the mouth as if you are releasing old weight. Do this for 3 slow breaths and then simply rest. A short practice like this works best when repeated every day. The nervous system learns through rhythm and repetition. By touching the same point daily, you remind your body how to return to balance. You may notice that sleep becomes deeper. The mind that once rushed with endless thoughts finds natural calm before rest. Emotional spikes that used to throw you off course appear less often, and when they do, they pass more quickly. With time, the body carries less tension. You may begin to feel a gentle strength within silence itself. What was once hidden stress turns into presence. This is the gift of steady practice. Every time you place your hand on this point behind your ear, you are reminding your spirit that balance is always within reach. The nervous system does not forget these small acts of care. If this practice opens something inside you, imagine what will unfold when you explore even deeper hidden points of the body. In our next video, we will reveal how pressing a simple spot on your chest can unlock the weight of grief and free the breath of the heart. Remember to subscribe, like, and share your name and city in the comments.